on one more edition of the Dick and Night Show here on RTVZone.com. Tonight, our guests, we're doing almost like a repeat of the last episode with the addition of Luan. So we have Cassie from Big Brother 13. We have Dominic, Big Brother 13.
Yeah, yo.
We have Keith, first out in Big Brother 13. Can you give us some African click noises, please? Okay, thank you. And we have the most recent evictee. We have Luan, Big Brother. Welcome, Luan. And we have a couple all-stars joining us tonight. Boobies, Jedi Howie, and Janie Stole My Dolly, James Ryan. There's so much going on, but I want to get started right off the bat with my favorite Rachel clip. So can we roll that, fetus?
Yes.
I don't think Luan's seen this.
How many are y'all doing?
It never gets old.
Like
Never.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Luan, are you seeing this for the first time?
No, I was on the track on the elliptical when she fell.
Oh, you saw it live.
Was it just as fun? But now you can laugh about it. Then
Oh no!
laugh about it.
Oh, it was hilarious, man. She tripped over her own 2 feet.
My ghost leg.
That was so funny, ghost leg. That's what Howie calls his penis, the ghost leg. All right, I want to
I've heard enough about Howie's penis. I'm over it.
That was the Jack Shack.
He wishes you were.
Yes, he does. Hovering over it, actually. We're going to go, I'm going to apologize to Luan right away, but this must be done, Luan. This is from one of our fans and on YouTube. Made a dedication to you, and we're going to play that dedication to Luan right now, the passing of the crown. Can we roll that, fetus?
If I had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. In my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
Oh, wow.
It's Marcellus's crown is going over to Luan.
You could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, why, to tell you why, the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Okay.
Why, if our scarecrow bat in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Hold on.
Boo!
Dude,
Move!
Okay, everybody's got questions for Luan. James, go.
I was going to say, as bad as that was, at least he didn't throw the veto while on the block.
Thank you. Okay, let me tell you something.
There's no move worse.
James, what are you referring to, James? I don't know what you're talking about.
Can everybody who threw a veto and then go home, please raise their
And
hand?
raise their hand, please. Do a competition. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Can everyone raise their hand who asked to be evicted and thought they were going to get a special power?
Now raise your hand if you didn't get the chance to compete your eviction.
Okay.
Can we have anyone raise their hands and put up their own alliance?
No.
So, Luan, I mean, it has to be asked, dude. You know,
ask me, because I'm ready for it.
What in God's name made you think that you were going to get some
Okay.
kind of special Jedi power?
Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you. First and foremost, I overanalyzed it myself. I did. And that was my fault. Because let me tell you, so I'm thinking about like diamond vetoes. I'm thinking about the Pandora box. And I got all sized up. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take one for the team. But what I will say, I'm just telling you, that's just my honest opinion. I overanalyzed it. I was just getting off slop. So, I mean, my mind wasn't right. I wasn't eating right. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. So at the last minute, this is no joke. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some special pies. I'm gonna come back in, and you know, I'm gonna rock this fucking joint. For real. But then, when I thought about it,
I saw your diary rooms that said, what do you think about me now?
But wait a minute. But wait. And then when I thought about it, and I'm not gonna lie. The night before, well, it was the day before I was talking to Danielle, she was like, you know, that's not a good move on your part or Kalia, but regardless, you got Kalia's back, which I did at all times. When I know in my heart's of gut, she ain't have my interest. She was jealous of me. Her answer jealous of me. And like I always knew, and I have to admit, Keith, Dom, even Cassie, they all kept asking me, did I trust her?
Just say it one more time. Just do it again.
I am. Keith, Cassie, and then Dom said, do you trust her? And that was my key right there. I should have been like, no, I don't. But no, I'm like, oh, I got her back. She got mine. Her ass ain't had my back. She was eating pita chips all the time. So guess what? How she gonna have my back? And I realized that towards the end. And I was saying, I ain't getting no special power. So you know what, man? I was like, you know what? It is what it is. But guess what? I still hold my head with integrity because I know who I could have trusted and who I could not have trusted in the game. And it's so sad that I realized it when it was too late. So,
no, you know what was fucked up was that your own...
But regardless of the fact, Kalia should have put me up. Because damn it, I had her back. Dom.
No, we get it.
There's always all-stars, Juan. There's always all-stars. You got another chance.
Legends.
Wait, what did you say about Kalia? I want to hear that part one more time.
What?
You said that you had her back and she was busy eating potato chips?
I said, no, I had her back all along. I bet, but she's so busy eating pita chips and getting cussed out by Jeff and everybody else. She all frazzled and ain't even worried about, you know.
You are absolutely right. And wait, I have a clip on this, so I'm going to segue right into this Kalia to the Kalia bit here. Can we roll the Kalia clip, please? Another one of her shaving her vagina.
Are you serious?
Where is it?
That's a shame. That is a shame. That is a shame.
Sorry, I just had to play that. That was like one of my favorite Kalia.
Oh, stop.
Whoa! Hush your mouth! Shut your ass! Whoa!
That's all Kalia ever did. So
my love for Evil Dick just went up this much more because he thinks as much of that fat bitch as I do.
Yeah, thank you.
come on, what do you think about her, James?
I want to know where Cassie is right now because she's off my screen.
She just texted me. She said her comp rebooted, so she's coming back in a second.
I think that, you know what, Kalia is one of those ones who I was kind of indifferent on. I like the fact that she won HOH. I didn't like the fact that she put up her fucking alliance. But,
Terrible gameplay.
Terrible gameplay, but that's been the pattern this season. So this was just another week of more people put in the house just to roll over for Jeff. So we'll see what happens.
What is up with Danielle's nominations, really? I mean, we had a little chance to talk about this.
But
I didn't like her nominations at all. Of Shelly and Adam, I thought they were lame. There's no guarantee that the veto is going to be used, but she's kind of depending on that.
It was the easy way out. It was the easy way out. That's exactly what it was.
It was just... no balls, and I expected more from Danielle. I expected Jeff and Brendan to go up with Rachel as a replacement. I thought that was the only thing to do. Now there's a chance with Brendan as a replacement that Shelly goes home, and she's still stuck with the two couples. Is this stupid or what?
Really quick, I'll tell you why. If you put up one person from each of those sides, you're automatically making them both against you because no one's going to trust you until after it's done. At least with only backdooring Brendan, she can still. They're not going to trust her anyways, but at least she can.
Exactly. Neither one of them are going to trust her.
But you got to.
And then last night, did you watch the feeds last night? Where she got all drunk last night? Oh, she got drunk as shit. She spilled her guts to fucking.
I saw that.
Predator.
She spilled her guts to Shelly. She's made a deal with Jeff and Jordan. Yeah. She made a deal with Rachel and Brendan. She's making deals all over the place. She's fucked up out of her tree. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I had to turn it off about 1 o'clock in the morning. All she did was whine and cry. What did you think about that whole thing, Luan?
I mean, she's made deals with everybody now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like who's gonna trust her, who's not? Because trust me, they're gonna all start talking. Because everybody in that house talk. It's just like telephone. If I say pig, you gonna say pussy.
Well, hey, now that could be, but
I'm just saying. I mean, that's how
we're talking about. If we're talking about pig and pussy is the same thing.
I mean, it's like what James just said though. She's trying to mend the relationship with one of the couples and get Brendan out and try to play the other side because you got to go one side or the other, and that's what she's trying to do right now. But it's not going to work because Jeff's not going to trust her anyway. So.
No, she's already burned those bridges with Jeff and Jordan and Rachel and Brendan, and she made a deal with Rachel and Brendan right before putting Brendan up as the replacement.
Right.
Howie, what do you think about Danielle's "killing a zombie" speech? Did you watch the episode tonight, motherfucker?
Yeah, I watched it. I had a horrible headache during it. I just took a couple of leave.
Just so you didn't watch it.
No, I watched it.
Come on, man. What did she say? She said, I put down Danielle the zombie killer. She said the zombie comes back. He keeps coming back, and I'm going to kill the zombie. She's talking about Brendan. At the end of the episode, Jeff's walking around like this, like he's a zombie. Okay, obviously, how he missed that part.
That was one of my favorite parts. I'll talk about Kalia. I'll talk about her. That was, I don't know. Danny's been taking shots at Brendan all year. Her fiancé. She's sick of him.
Oh, God.
Tried to get him out the door 2 weeks ago.
Who isn't sick of him? Did anybody get to see the, well, I actually didn't, and thank God, but Rachel and Brendan were sleeping in the space room in the middle bed with Shelly on one side and who the fuck on the other side, and Rachel's going down sucking his dick.
You are lying!
I'm not lying, motherfucker. I'm not lying.
Get the hell out of here!
What? Dominic is shaking his head.
Oh, no, not at all. Yuck.
What'd you say, D?
Hell no. Yucky. For real.
What about Shelly? Okay, let's go to Keith with this one. Since you're in the middle.
Let's go to Etch-a-Sketch. Let's go to Etch-a-Sketch.
Let's go to Keith. Shelly calling people out for lying when she's the biggest motherfucking liar in the house.
Shelly needs to go. I think Danny is setting herself up perfect. All she needs to do is have Rachel win the HOH this week, and then they can put up Jordan and Jeff and get Jordan out and get Jeff out of there.
You don't think that if Rachel wins the HOH, she's going to put Danielle and Kalia up? Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Oh, she's going to put them up in an instant. She can smile and grin all she wants to, but guess what?
Absolutely.
Rachel's not stupid. Rachel's going to put up them first off.
She'll put up Porsche and Kalia and back Danny.
Right.
Yeah.
Veto ticket,
I think all the backdooring stuff is fucking stupid because there's no guarantee. I say if somebody's coming after you, you go directly after them. There is more than 3 people in this house that side of the house would be good to get out. So you put, from that side perspective, I would put Kalia and Danielle up with Portia as a replacement. Just like this week, I would. Is that Keith's phone again? Is it your phone?
That's her phone, Keith?
Oh, you jerk. Yeah, my phone.
Keith, I said get off that goddamn show.
For those of you watching at home, Keith works at Pizza Hut, and he's in the back office right now ignoring phone calls.
And that's my brother calling you to tell you I want a large pizza, man.
Hold on. I have some pictures of Keith's previous jobs. Can we put up the first picture of Keith's previous job?
Yep, there I am.
Now this to me is like a gay bathhouse scene. What the hell is up with that?
What?
That's an Abercrombie and Fitch boxers ad that I did last year. Got paid $13,000 for it. Went in on a whim. I just went to an open call at our flagship store downtown Chicago and landed that. Yeah, it does look like frat boy, homophobic or whatever, but I'm a straight guy, man, so it's all good.
But why is that guy pulling the other guy's pants down? That's what I want to know.
That's because Bruce Weber shoots that, and Bruce Weber likes boys on boys.
Where's
I am done. I am done. You got me scratching my head.
Hold on, I got another one to Keith. Let's show the next one. Keith's prior job. So like you were a sign spinner for auto title loans.
I'm a human resources manager of PLS, Dick. That you've seen the whole ad. It says in the ad that I'm a human resources manager. So do it right, Dick. Don't try to play me out.
I love it.
Read the whole article, Dick.
Oh man!
Wait, can you put that picture back up there? Can you see the bottom of his costume? Is that
little trees?
Little trees? They talk about your penis hair?
No, absolutely not.
All right. I want to give you guys a chance, since you guys are new on Twitter and you guys are newly out of the house. Lawan, go ahead and give out your Twitter address.
My Twitter address is Mr. You Not Ready. MRUNEY.
MR, the letter U, NOTREADY?
Yes.
Okay. And hold on, Dominic, give out your Twitter.
Mine's at Dominic Phillip. DOMINIC PHILLIP.
Uh-oh, Dominic's up and he's got Right Said Fred, and now your theme song for the model here. They're giving you Right Fred Said as your theme song there, Dominic, for the part-time model.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Howie, you hardly use Twitter, but what the fuck is your Twitter?
He doesn't know.
I gotta get the text. I'll tell you in a second. Hey, Macy, text me my Twitter info.
And who else are we missing here? Keith, have you made up a Twitter yet?
No, I can't. I won't be able to do Twitter or Facebook because of my job. That's all.
Oh yeah, you could do Big Brother and like be grabbing ass and shit and doing TikTok, but you can't do Twitter. Okay. James Ryan is at James Ryan and Cassie is real Cassie Colvin, RealCassicColvin. So you can follow those people over there on Twitter.
I guess my Twitter is Jedi BB Howie.
Oh, Jedi BB Howie. That makes sense. Don't bother following, and that motherfucker never goes on. I think he has 2 tweets.
Thanks, ED.
We got to get on there and join the fun, motherfucker. I was just ripping up Parker the other day, and I was bullshit with Jesse, the new Impact wrestler. He's going to be a guest on next week, as well as Crazy James and Sam Levine tomorrow from Freaks and Geeks, Not Another Teen Movie, and most recently Inglourious Basterds, where he was a. There he is, Sam Levine.
Dominic. Oh,
Sam Levine, badass with a machine gun. I love that guy. He's a huge Big Brother fan.
You stupid.
Okay, where did I want to go from here? Okay, Jordan, is she really giving up anything by giving up solitary confinement to Shelly here? James, you're shaking your head. Go.
Well, not only did she give up solitary confinement, but she also took the veto for that moment. So it was one of those things where, yes, I understand you can play it off that. At first I was like, oh man, she's so full of shit. And then you see her almost in tears when she's talking about the phone call. So at that point I was kind of like, maybe Jordan really didn't even think about the veto, because that would be Jordan. She plays with her heart and not with her head.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe she just gave it to her to be nice, and I actually think she was genuine about that. But at first I was like, oh yeah, you're going to give solitary confinement for the veto? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting there going, oh yeah, that was a big sacrifice. Give me the veto, I'll give you solitary confinement, and I'll let you have a prison call to your husband.
Here, shit on a fucking can and eat slop for 24 hours, and I'll take the veto. Thanks.
Hey Keith, shut the fuck up, will you?
No, okay.
God damn it.
Tell him to order online, Keith.
Yeah.
Jay, you jerk.
And put your hat back on.
Okay, here's one for Howie. Adam goes into the diary room and does his I won the veto diary. And he's like, I'm the man! Rah! Is Adam really the man, Howie?
Well, I mean, Jeff gave him the veto. I mean, I like when Dom won the veto.
Hell yeah!
Okay, here's another question. Do you think, who am I going to throw this one at? Let me throw it at Dominic. Do you think that Jeff really threw the veto, or you think that was bullshit that he just, like, is talking after the fact? Oh, and there's Adam kissing my ass. I made a quick appearance in the BB house and during the last HOH and let Adam kiss my ass for Danielle's pictures or Kalia's pictures. Anyhow, do you really think that Jeff threw the veto, or do you think this was one of those after the fact, well, I just threw it kind of a thing because of this and that? I mean, him throwing it was throwing what did he throw, an 8?
Right, and why would you take that risk? I mean, that's not a good move at all. If he did do it, I think it's a totally stupid move to trust Danny at that point. It's a terrible game move, and he's an idiot if he did throw it. But I don't think he did. I mean, I don't think he's not that dumb to do that. So I think he just had too much pride, went in there and said, yeah, I threw it.
Go ahead.
Dom, I totally disagree with you on that. You remember all them times we were in the backyard? Jeff was the king of that game. He should have won that game. He totally threw that. You remember?
Then it's a stupid move, because why would you trust Danny at that point? That's a terrible move. You should never do that.
Can we have a raise of hands of everybody that's gone home after throwing the veto? Okay, so it probably wouldn't be a good idea to do this season, just off the top of my head. Speaking of Adam, can we roll the Adam clip? Oh, not that one.
There once was a town that worked so hard, there was just no time for play.
I don't know how
that all changed.
I know the
one particular day.
This was my neighborhood he pulled up in.
Oh, the Six Flags. Heck no.
How he looks confused.
Was that Kalia for a second?
Go Gargamel.
Oh, and we're cut short with no sound. Okay, I guess we could close that one out. That was Adam's previous job as the Six Flag Old Man Dancer. I thought Lamar would enjoy that a little bit more. That one kind of fell flat. Howie's looking confused over there.
I just saw him the first time.
Usually somebody cracks a smile. What is 886? Or is that 888? He's still confused.
The shirt behind you, Howie.
You're Jersey, motherfucker.
You're talking a phone call. It's BB6 Howie, Big Brother 6, baby.
Oh, BB6. Sorry, it looks like 888. You have to flatten that out, man. I said, oh, you can't even get a real number.
He'd have to own a hanger for that.
Dang, what is that? Jeez.
Dude, it's as big as a blanket.
Right.
Well, did you see how much weight Howie gained during BB6?
Howie, is that a car cover or a shirt? Jesus.
Howie, show us your belly. Oh, he doesn't have his mic in.
I think we lost him. We did lose. Howie did gain a little weight during Big Brother.
Show us your belly, Howie.
Yeah, he did.
I just started working out again, man. 2 weeks off, hurt the elbow.
Show us your belly.
I'll show you in Vegas. Oh, sorry, Evil.
All right. Who would be your choice? And let's start with LaJuan on this one. And let's go around the horn.
Casting for anything.
For the retardotard, the whatever they call it, the retardotard that that Jordan ended up having to wear. Me, myself, I would have preferred seeing, and not to see their penis in it, but just to make them walk around in it. Either it would have been great for Brendan to be evicted in the tutu with the spinning hat and have to go sit down with Julie Chen. Who would have been your choice, James?
Whoever gets evicted, you have to go out in the costume. I mean,
that would have been the best.
It's become a pattern, so I would definitely like for whoever to be evicted to wear it. But no, if Shelly wore it, it would answer a lot of questions for us as well.
That's something that June keeps calling her Sheldon and says that she sees her fucking around with her nutsack and this. Oh, look who decided to join us. Cassie's back.
Cassie, yeah.
The question is, who would you have liked to seen have to sport that?
Rachel.
The unitard?
The unitard? Definitely not Portia because she'd have relished in that. She'd have loved it. Adam. No, Kalia. I changed that. Kalia.
Oh, God. I don't want to see Kalia in that.
Oh, that would be fun. That'd be comical.
We all know that sure. See Adam.
You know, that would have been like, it wouldn't have been camel toe. It would have been like camel toes. It would have been the whole foot, I think.
I don't think they had one to fit her. That's why.
You know, and Portia, they would have to let the ass out. I love Portia to death, but I mean, her ass is just getting so big, it's unbelievable.
You said it, not me.
I would have liked to see this. Jeff or Brendan, myself.
Docker.
How about you, Lawan?
Kalia. It would have been a good. We would have been a good way to send her out.
Oh, I would love to see Kalia in that.
With pita chips. The pita cheese in her hand.
There's that picture again.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Now I'm intentionally turning my computer off.
Hold on. Put that back up there so everyone can see that. This is Kalia shaving was on the live feeds. Come on now. Who in the fuck wants to see that shit?
Okay, wait. Do it again. Let me see.
Who in the fuck?
Yakis.
It's like a car wreck. You can't help but look every time you pop it up.
It's like a drunk night on a street corner on a campus.
What? Wow. Where did you go to school?
Sometimes they pay off for one. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I miss you, Lamont.
Everybody has seen this. Everybody saw this clip, not this episode, but last episode. And everybody was thinking what I was thinking. So we went ahead and put it together for you. Here's Rachel right after she finds out Brendan can't come back in the house and has the go. Just show it.
I'm tired, man.
Here's Rachel.
Oh, the blow-up doll face. Is that this one?
Can we go, please? Can we go? La-dee-da-da. Oh, here it is.
Oh! That's awesome.
Oh.
Come on, everybody was thinking it. I just made him put it together.
Oh my God!
You better get
that out of my mouth!
Get it!
Well, that was what was happening like the next night, right in the middle of the spaceship room.
Oh.
Who's cried more? Did Shelly cry more this week? Did she like hold the record for a week worth of crying over Amber and Bunky? James.
I had to turn that Amber season off, but Bunky I think still holds the record. I would have to say
Amber has the record.
Amber
has the record.
Oh yeah.
But in 1 week's worth of time, Shelly has not stopped crying. Every scene in this last episode, you saw her. She was either crying or her eyes were so fucking puffy.
Her face was melting.
I actually cried tonight when I watched her get her phone call with her family. I cried with her.
You know what? My girlfriend cried too. I was like,
I was taking a piss.
I was like, why am I crying for her? I did.
I know, you don't even like her.
Dude, it was a sad moment.
I got up and took a piss.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, I cried too because everybody's falling for it.
Yeah.
Keith, I forgot you were in here. You're covered up on my screen. Hang on. There you are.
Oh man, somebody's sound is fucked up. We're gonna have to kick somebody's ass. Okay, here we go. We're moving on. Give me a name of the house guest that's left in the house. This is the Lydia Dumb Bitch of the Week award. Who are you gonna give it to, Cassie?
Cassie, she left off.
Cassie's frozen. Oh, go. Who is it? Cassie's having issues. Howie.
We need to get her a computer.
The Dumb Bitch of the Week award?
The Lydia Dumb Bitch of the Week award.
Damn, why are these tough questions for me tonight?
You can just say Lydia again, Howie. We know how you feel.
Dumb Bitch of the Week award. I gotta go with Shelly. She's on the block.
No.
Rachel?
Okay, Keith.
Know, man.
Who gets the Lydia Dumb Bitch of the Week award?
Rachel.
Lawan, who gets the Dumb Bitch of the Week award? The Lydia Dumb Bitch of the Week.
Rachel.
Dominic?
I'd say Shelly.
James?
I don't think there is one this week. I didn't see anything that was that stupid. This kind of went just like the HOH wanted. So I'm going to have to say that this week there might not be one.
Wow, he's like being... Wow, I'm very
Well,
surprised.
I'm objective about gameplay, and this week, what the HOH wanted, they got. Whereas instead of most weeks, they send out their friend, or, you know, it ends up working for somebody else. So this week, HOH got what they wanted.
The Dumb Bitch of the season goes to Lawana.
I would say, yeah.
Oh, you trying to be funny? Who's that?
No,
Who said
who's
that?
being funny? I think he's being serious.
That was Dominic.
Get him, Lamar.
You know what? It is what it is, and hey, like I said, I
You
want
won as many comps as Howie did in All-Stars. Don't worry, you're fine.
I still look handsome fine, so I'm going to.
Lawan, how long do you think you're going to regret that move?
Only to the end of the month.
Oh, come on.
I ain't gonna lie, man, because I trusted the wrong person. I mean, yeah, I mean, it ain't gonna shatter my life. It's not gonna shatter my life.
I want to clarify something here. I want to let you know that the Big Brother fans are not going to let you forget this for years to come.
Oh, but I know that though. I mean, I've seen my
years
yeah,
to come.
I know they're not. I know they're not.
So every time anybody sees Lawan out on the street, please ask him for a special power.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? Like, in all honesty, you have to know that Kalia is just as dumb as he was. Who's the one that put him up? Who's the one that put him out?
And Danielle.
Exactly.
Kalia and Danielle put their own member of their own alliance up.
And I
sent him.
And I have to admit though, and you right, did people have came up to me and I told them like what I told you guys, and they were like, "Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Regardless of the fact that you said you're gonna put yourself up, Kalia, and they hate. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody comes to me and said, Lawan, first of all, we can't stand Kalia because she shouldn't have put you up anyway, regardless if you would have said it. So, you know,
I hated her before she put you up.
Thank you.
Howie's mad because she talked shit about Howie.
You know, let me tell you, she was tolerable the first week I was in there because she was on slop and all she did was fucking sleep. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No, she slept.
All she did was fucking sleep the first week. And even when she did come out, I found her kind of annoying, but she wasn't out enough to be annoying. I think she should go back on slop and go back to sleep again.
I have a question for everyone.
Go.
For you guys that were on the show this season, who was the most annoying person while you were in the house? Dick, we'll start with you.
Are you talking about any season or
this season? Just for the the 4 of you that were on this season.
Adam
definitely.
Adam was on my nerves by day 2.
Dom?
I'd say Portia, actually. She said stuff that without even thinking, she just, like, was rude, inconsiderate person. Definitely Portia.
What about Lawan?
I have to say Portia, too, because sometimes you didn't know what she was talking about. You know, she was just like, you know, I say Portia.
Kalia and Rachel are right there, though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I would say
wait, but yeah, you're right. I mean, we all, even all of us, me and Dom, yeah, Kalia was crazy from the get-go.
And it was such a girl-heavy house. I mean, there's girls everywhere.
I would say the toss-up between Kalia and Adam, because every time we wanted to talk game, they was always saying, we need to go talk to the veterans. We need to go talk to the veterans. I'm like, why do we need to talk to the veterans? It's 8 of us and 5 of them. This game is about numbers, and we still need to go consult the veterans. It's like, why?
Who's this guy talking? Was he on the show?
That was the guy that was dancing in the room when he found out that I left. He said, "Oh, thank God, Evil Dick's out of here." All right, we're gonna go to video mailbag. We got a shitload of video mailbags, and we got some good shit, and we have one specifically for Keith here with the shit. So let's. If you missed it last week, there was I can't remember her name, and she's gonna give me shit for not remembering her. She has the greatest video mailbags. and she said she was from Africa. I said, she's from Africa? Well, listen to this. I started clip talking to it. I was like out of my mind. I was laughing my balls up. Okay, let's roll the first video mailbag that we have from, this is actually a celebrity video mailbag. Roll it.
Hello, Evil Dick. I hope you and your panel are doing well. I just love your show. Okay, here is my question. Do you, or the people on your panel, think Adam would take it in the ass from that transvesti pig, Shelly, to win the cash? Thanks, Evil Dick. And rock on, you crazy motherfucker.
Okay, so Simon Cowell is asking, let's go around the horn. Would Adam take it in the ass from Shelly to get into the final two?
Yes.
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 Only with Slayer playing in the background.
And it's gonna be some. It's gonna be some playing in the background, and when she get done, he gonna say, "Oh."
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
And he'd pay if it was you delivering, Evil Dick.
Oh man, he wants some bacon in the oven for that. Oh, Cassie's back.
My last attempt.
Okay, the question was from Simon Cowell. Would Adam take it in the ass from Shelly to get into the final two?
Adam would do anything for the final two, absolutely.
Okay.
He'd probably like it.
What do you think, Howie? You've been very quiet. Am I confusing you with this question?
I took 4 leave. I just had some dental work done. No, he wouldn't. I've cracked a rib in the last 2 months. Sprained an ankle, shoulder. I take nothing.
And the elbow too. The
elbow. There you go. Yeah. I get mouth pain.
We know that.
I start taking everything.
Dude, shut up, Grandpa.
No, he wouldn't do that. He's a Jedi.
The Jedi mind trick, which was played on Lawan in order to volunteer himself up to go home.
I thought he was getting Jedi powers.
All my true peeps are right here with me. So guess what? It's all good.
Does that mean
you think so? Let's roll the next video mailbag. I think this is you, Keith. Yes,
Good night. Oh my gosh. Keith, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind? As a Christian youth minister, you should be embarrassed. Bravo with your extremely ignorant, racist impersonation of the African people. And to make it even worse, you are black. Oh my Lord. Let the media. Another stupid move. This time, you cannot blame production for giving you a bad edit. They should have kept you in sequester. And Keith, have you Googled yourself to see what you have said in your interviews? A Christian youth minister who's willing to manipulate and backstab.
It's a game,
Big
girl.
Brother, episode 1. You said when you're not in church, you're chasing girls. Wait a minute. Wrong reality show. You should be with the situation on Jersey Shore. Superpass preseason interview. You said you would be willing to use blackmail. And then you admit that you will lie. Oh no. Mr. Christian Youth Minister, please share with the good people watching Dick at Night today, what is commandment number 9, the 9th commandment in the Bible? Which brings me to my question. Kate, you said Jamaica lost her religion on season 8. Do any of you think Keith lost his religion on season 13? Have fun. So, on a final note, Keith, I will have you know there are hundreds of languages in Africa, of which Kalik is not one of them. It's people like you who keep the stereotype alive. So, just for that, I have a message. Special, direct from Africa, just for you, using your stupid, made-up clicking noise I hope you understand me. And that means screw you and your ignorant racist self. And as the one would say, how do you like me now?
All right, let me go with this one.
It's just a game. It's just a game. My God.
Come on, Keith. You got something to say to all that.
Yeah, I want to show her what she looks like. Her face looks like in the mirror.
Hey, first of all, Keith, you signed up for Big Brother, not a dating show. That's what Kev said. But you played Big Brother, man. You did great. Throw religion, everything else out. You did great, buddy.
Thank you.
That's like telling a football player you can't hit somebody in a game because violence is wrong. You know what I mean? It's a game. It's a game.
Thank God.
It's a very high-stakes game.
It's a game, man. Keith.
Okay, I hope the next video mailbag is a little bit shorter than that. And her name is Kadzai. Kadzai. She even writes it on her dry erase board in the background. Roll the next video mailbag.
Oh.
Oh my God. Hey, Evil Jack. Oh my God. It's Rachel. Oh my God. I totally missed you since you've been out of the house. Anyways, me and Brendan, don't you love him? He's so sexy. I'm sending you this video mail from the Big Brother house. Hey Janelle, hey June. Cassie, I can't say I miss you, whatever.
Oh, Janie.
Anyways, if I had come to you, my question is, if I had come to you, me and my man had come to you and asked you in the HOH realm, oh my God, to totally make a deal with us like we did with Danielle, would you have made a deal with us and kept me and my adorably sexy man safe? Yeah. Oh, do you like my pimple cream? I put it on just for this show so I would look sexy.
I like the heavy chest too.
Yeah. So I guess that's my question. If I'd come up to you in the HOH room, would you have taken my deal to keep me and Brendan safe?
What's she talking
thank
to?
you.
Who's she? Yeah.
We're talking to all of us. Oh, nobody knows what to say after that. Dominic, you look confused. Would you have taken Rachel's HOH deal that she came up with Danny being HOH? Would you have taken that deal?
Any deals when the HOH is already there is just begging for mercy. It's not a real deal. You don't take those seriously at all.
Anybody disagree? Howie?
I don't know.
Howie, did you find that Rachel, you think she was hot?
She's not my type.
She's too old for Howie. Come on.
And did you like the hairy chest? Did you like the hairy chest and the pimple? Oh, and there's Rachel again.
She's out of my demographics, Vic.
All right, let's roll our next video mailbag. See if we get like a serious question here.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Luan. And hi, Dick, and hi, fellow house guests. I was just wondering. I was just wondering if.
All right, can we get this guy out? Let's move on to the next show. What the hell's going on here?
Do you guys pre-screen these, or do you just kind of like?
Good evening, former house guests. My question is to LaJuan. I am Derek from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And LaJuan, I would like to know, when you was up on the block with Rachel, how come you didn't go to the other house guests to fight to stay in the house and get the evil one, Rachel, out so she could come up against Brendan, and then she probably will be back in the house and Brendan would not be back in the house and she still will be miserable in the house, and then she will be getting out this week. So LaJuan, I just would like to know, how come you did not fight to stay in the house?
Okay, that LaJuan, that question's coming from county jail, straight to you.
I know. I can tell with the white beater and all that stuff. I didn't fight because I knew in my heart of heart that I thought Rachel was leaving anyway, regardless of what I said. I mean, that was the plan, to get Rachel out, and everybody was on board. And all of a sudden, everybody got chicken shitted and got scared, just like from day one. I mean, everybody tried to renege on what they was trying to do, and that's the night before. That's when I went off on Kalia, and a lot of people didn't see that. I went off on Kalia, and I was like, you know, I feel like now, you know, I might be going home tomorrow. There's no chance of nothing anymore. And she's like, well, you volunteered to put yourself on the block. I don't care, girl, if I said I was going to jump on top of the Big Brother house and for you to push me off. I had your back from day one. So if you know that everybody like me in the house anyway, why are you going to put me up anyway? And then you're going to vote me out, and you know Rachel going to be coming for you. And if Brendan come back, they're going to all be coming for you anyway. I mean, that's why I didn't fight hard.
Do you agree with me on this, my next statement right here? These are not the droids you're looking for.
You said what?
Leah's a fucking idiot.
Hold on.
Yeah, questions.
Hold on. Really quick, as much as everyone says Kalia's an idiot, everyone that voted Lawan out is a fucking moron. There's no reason you have someone in the house who, no offense, dumb enough to put themselves up, and you're going to vote out him over Rachel, who has her partner could be coming back. She's a good competitor. She's an ally of Jeff and Jordan. And even Jeff and Jordan, why wouldn't you vote her out? Because you cannot beat Rachel and Brendan if he comes back with Jordan. You need to get rid of her, and this was having someone else do your dirty work. Sending the Lawan home was bad gameplay for the entire
You can't always play for
absolutely. And not only that, I mean, yeah, even though, like you said, I mean, yeah, it might have been a dumb move on my part, but guess what? The dumb move was when everybody all of a sudden was like, well, I feel bad now. Well, it was too fucking late. You know?
It was a stupid move all the way around by everybody concerned. Everybody involved in that whole thing, they all deserve to go as far as I'm concerned. Let's go to the next video mailbag. Okay, be nice.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering, would you align with Danielle and BB13, considering all her game moves, if you weren't in the father position?
Oh, Dick.
Oh, if I wasn't in the father position, if I was just in the house with Danielle, and she's been making these moves, and we weren't part of a duo, no. I would still be with the, I don't know if I'd still be with the vets at this point, but I would have never turned on them as early as I did.
I'd have no way.
I haven't been crazy about Danielle's gameplay this season. How about you, James?
No, it was, like I said, if she pulled that move off, then it would have been one of those things we're still talking about as being the pivotal moment. But it was way too early to try. You have to, especially when the numbers are that one-sided.
It's all timing.
All timing. All timing.
And if she would have waited until, like, even now, where Jeff and Jordan don't trust Rachel, and Shelly's talking all this shit about Rachel, how she can't be trusted, Brendan's going home, Rachel's going to be out on a limb all by herself, now would be the time to flip the whole thing.
She's relying too much on her skills. She thinks she's going to win these competitions, so she's relying too much on that instead of watching how things unfold and using game strategy.
And I don't need to remind anyone that Dr. Will never won a competition, won season 2, and came pretty fucking close to winning season 7 as well.
Yep.
So, you know, it's not all about competitions, and she's put herself in a position, I believe, to where she's going to have to, either her or someone in her lines will need to win HOH, or she will need to win veto almost every week until Power Shift.
Yep.
Or it goes back their way or whatever. I think she's in trouble, is what I'm trying to say. I think so. Let's run the next. This comes from Keith, the first one out. Roll the next video mailbag.
My question is for Cassie.
Is that Jen?
Do you regret pairing up with Shelly in the beginning of the game?
Well, Cassie's not here. She's having computer problems, so. But I know that she's.
She does.
She has been saying that she made a bad mistake with Shelly, and as she's seeing the game more. Are you guys caught up on the show now? You three?
No.
I know. You have to watch 3 shows. Come on, guys, catch up.
It's not that many episodes.
It's depressing to watch that many bad players in there.
I mean, I'm a watch it, but I haven't. You know.
I got one thing to say to all of you. Fuck you. Do you know how pissed off it makes me that I left this season with all this shitty gameplay? I'm sitting there going, I missed out on another $500,000 check, motherfuckers.
Hey, back at you, because you got all 3 of us out.
I didn't have anything to do with Lawan going out. I had a little something to do with Keith, Dominic, and Cassie going out, but I had nothing to do with Lawan going out.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next video mailbag.
Hey Dick, hey regulators. My question for y'all is, how did you pass the time in the Big Brother house? It just seems like every day we just drag on and on. I mean, I never got to see them play Big Booty, and on past seasons they gamble with marshmallows or M&Ms, or even through coasters. Was there any games like that y'all created that could possibly turn into a challenge later on the season? And in honor of Jordan, in your dunce hat, that's for her. Thank you.
I like how these people are getting all into it this week. We got people with shit all over their face. We got the African clicking going on. We got Simon Cowell asking questions. And now we have the guy with the Beanie Boy spinner on top of his head. Let's start with the All-Stars. What kind of bullshit did you guys make up to pass the time in the house? And did they use any of those variations of it in competitions? James.
We actually had one of the best episodes ever that they never aired when we had Big Boy Wrestling. It was, it's on YouTube, and it is fucking hilarious. We have Chicken George, who's Howie's father. Howie is Big Boy, who comes out as a wrestler. I'm the evil wrestler. We set up a little ring in the backyard, and it was just an awesome, fun night. Other than that, all I like to do is sit there, strategize, and try to make up more lies.
Hey, really quick, Dom, about a month ago, I'm playing beach volleyball with James in Chicago. And these people are like, oh, we're the Dominators. We're the Dominators.
Regulators,
like, okay, we're going to be the Regulators. And some chick's like, oh, you watch Big Brother, huh? And then James and I proceed to kick her team's ass. You want to mess with Big Brother All-Stars, baby?
Well, dude, straight up, the Regulators
they didn't recognize you guys?
The Regulators will always
She's only watched season like 10, 11, 12, whatever.
She says you guys watch Big Brother, and she doesn't even realize she's playing with two fucking All-Stars.
Well, that's why it was that much better that she got her ass kicked by two Big Brother All-Stars.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But we played with Marcellus. Remember we had Big Brother house on Radford, CBS Radford.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
We made a show called Radford Place, and they actually put that on All-Stars. I was the crazy perverted janitor. Marcellus. I forgot the cast, James. You remember the cast?
Choo Magachu.
Yeah, that was Marcellus.
Choo Magachu?
Choo Magachu. They even created like a song. He was this Will and Boogie came up with it. It was just hilarious. I'm trying to remember. It's got to be somewhere out there.
It's on the show. It's on the show. It made the show.
I don't remember Choo Magachu.
I didn't watch it.
That's right. You didn't see it.
In my season, there was two different competitions that they based off of what we were doing in the house.
Running away from Zach.
One thing was the beer pong. We would play beer pong all the time, and then they had a food competition where they got big trash cans that they painted red and gave us volleyballs and put us in togas that we had to shoot back and forth for food rewards. The second thing that they did, actually was the first thing they did, was I would freeze like this big block of ice in a pot. And we would take the pool scrubber, the long metal pool scrubber, and slide it across the grass. And we had the big chessboard that season. And we would like make points for the middle, outside. And the I think it was the second POV, week 2, where they had a curling competition that they based on that. So there wasn't any competitions that they based off of what you guys were doing?
Yeah. Big Brother 6. Are you kidding me? The greatest Big Brother pastime of all time was coasters. They had a silver table with a little hole in the middle, and we took the coasters for drinks, and we flip them onto the table. And, we had a point system, colors of the coasters, everything else. They made a veto for Jen's HOH week when I was trying to get James out of there. And I actually threw it, whatever. And they made a competition out of one of our pastimes, the coasters game, Big Brother 6.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting when they do that.
But the funny part about that is they tell you all these competitions are planned out in advance. Yet then they create competitions. It's like, come on, kiss my ass. You're full of
I think that they have like a loose guideline of what they want to do, and they're taking stuff from past seasons. Even this season is like a lot of redos besides the competition that Dominic won there, where he proved he could walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Hell
yeah! So after I left, did they base any of the competitions off of anything that you guys were doing in the house? All the BB13 guys?
No, I didn't see anything. Nothing.
No. Too early?
Yeah, too early.
Okay, how many people
what
think...
What about the cornhole?
Well, the cornhole, yeah,
I
was playing cornhole with Jeff all the time. So,
I bet you were.
Not my type. Not my type.
No, they didn't have a cornhole game for us out in the yard, and they just did cornhole on the competition this last one. How amazing was it, fucking Danielle? What did she hit? 3 of those in a row?
Yeah,
three in a row.
She's good at the game, though. She's good at the actual game that they have in the backyard.
Yeah, so is Jeff. That's why I say he threw it totally.
Yeah.
Well, that is
Now,
a
see,
Chicago
I think
thing, man. They play
Jeff-
that.
Jeff says that he throws every fucking competition he doesn't win.
He didn't throw that.
Every motherfucking one. I call bullshit on that.
That's what I did in my seasons. I threw them all.
Except for the one you won that you handed over to Maggie. What the fuck was that HOH, dude?
Yeah, what the fuck was that
We don't-
HOH, dude?
We don't talk about that, and I've never watched it to this day.
Did you actually get death threats after that HOH and stuff?
Yeah, from me.
Not really, because people are still, you know, I was protecting K-Sir, America's favorite, so, you know.
Hey, sir! What was that stupid little song you
What
guys
up,
used to
K?
sing? That's right. I want you to know that I watched season 6 again while I was in sequester before going into Big Brother 13 this time. I bought all the seasons. I watched season 5, season 6, and I can't remember one other season. I don't know. I can't remember which one.
How sexy did I look, Evil Dick?
Back to back to back. Oh, dude, I was like, I don't even want to go into it.
Hey, can we clear the air with something right now, ED?
Okay, good.
I've never seen the YouTube. Someone told me, you know when Jamaica used to go pray? And you said to her, I can't use his name because, you know, I work for a living. What's his name wouldn't appreciate it with you praying on his jack shack. Did you say that to her in the backyard?
Oh, I'm not sure if I did or not. There's a good possibility.
Because someone told me that you said that. That's funny,
there's a
so.
good possibility of that. Did you know that Jamaica, because of the double eviction of the fast forward, Jamaica was. You didn't watch my season. You cried about my season. Didn't watch. Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica.
Yes, the one who was out in the backyard with Amber when she was going off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jamaica, because when Eric got evicted in the double eviction, he didn't get to pack his stuff, and he jacked off into his socks all the time and put them like under his bed. And Jamaica packed Eric's shit and packed up all of his crusty hard Cayman socks. And I'm just throwing that out there.
Really quick, while we're on the subject, the funniest thing I've heard of Big Brother history, really quick, I hardly ever watch live feed, hardly ever watch Showtime After Dark, but Big Brother 8, I was watching your season. I was at my buddy's house, Evil Dick, and it was, I forgot who won HOH tonight. It's late at night, Evil Dick's in the kitchen cooking, Jamaica's sitting at the kitchen table, and she's talking to you, and you're totally swearing at her, cursing around, and she's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Or you said something like, yeah, you're a Christian. Keep saying that to me. She's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And you go, don't love me, love the bottom side of my balls. I fell off the couch. I fell off the couch when I heard that, bro. That was awesome, bro.
Hey, man, it was like, those people were crazy. And she was just like, she was there to harass me. That week, they decided that that was Hell Week that I was putting everybody through, and they decided that they were going to stick one of them with me all the time. So I would just torture them so bad until they couldn't take it anymore. And that's when I got it. They called that fight actually the Holy Wars. There was a few my fights that they named. One was the Big Brother Tea Party when I dumped tea on Jen's head. That was the
awesome.
Holy Wars. And then there was Thank You for Not Smoking when I burned Jen with my cigarette when she's trying to grab it out of my hand.
That was awesome.
Oh, did you know this about that particular scene? Somebody in Florida called the LAPD and said that CBS was holding a girl against her will and was burning her with cigarettes. And the police actually came to the set and they had to show the cops the footage and what was going on and so on and so forth. Allison and Rich actually talked to me about that afterwards. They thought it was pretty fucking funny, which I did as well. Let's roll the next video mailbag.
What up, guys? This question's for Dom, Cassie, Keith, and LaJuan. And I was just wondering, like, what were you guys thinking when y'all picked your partners? Every single one of you picked a partner that was less of a threat than you were, ensuring that if you guys got nominated, most likely you'd get sent home. Just wondering what strategy, if any, y'all use when y'all pick your partners. Thanks.
We know.
Very good question. Who wants to start?
I want to start off.
Keith was going for the prom date.
Yeah, Keith was on a whole new mission. He was on a mission. I got to give it to him. He was like, he was on a mission. That was cool. But to be honest with you, and Dom can agree with me and Dom, we wanted to be part of this. Hello?
I said Dom and I.
Yeah, Dom and I.
Correcting your English.
I know he was. Dom and I were wanted to be partners from the beginning, but like he said, Adam was like, I want you. And I was like, okay. And the only one that was left after I was looking around was Kalia. So.
And did you look up and go, Jesus Christ, how the fuck am I stuck with her?
I did. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I was like, fuck. I mean, I did. I didn't
want to tell you something. When we did the first HOH competition and we were hanging on the banana, I looked around and I said, I'll be goddamn if I fall off before she falls off. I will. They're going to have to pry my dead body off this fucking banana. She better go down soon. There's no fucking way that I'm going off before she goes off. There was no way I was going off before.
I love you, man.
She lasted a lot longer than I thought she would, actually, in that comp.
She lasted longer than I thought she would, too. You lasted a lot shorter than I thought you would, and so did Keith. I thought Lawan would be one of the first ones down. I was impressed with Lawan. I was impressed with Kalia. I was laughing at Keith. I was laughing at you. And I was laughing at Shelly. I couldn't believe went off first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking to you, Keith. What the fuck happened to you on the banana?
I didn't want to win the first HOH anyway.
It sounds like Jeff. He's going to say he threw the shit.
Hold on. Listen. My whole once the regulators were formed, my whole plan was to if I end up on the block, I'd get the first golden key. Okay, Danny had the other golden key, so what I would do is her and I would get together, and then we pull Dominic, Cassie, and Lawan in, and then the five of us would run Jeff, Jordan, Rachel, and Brendan out, and then the five of us would be left to just battle it up like that. That's the strategy I had in my head, but it didn't work.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. We're talking about the banana, motherfucker. Dominic, what the hell happened to you on the banana?
I didn't want to win, but I don't think I could have stayed on either. As soon as you move, the chocolate just start slipping. You can't move on there.
Can you do that again?
Think it through. No, I know you want to. I know you want to see that. I know you want to slow motion that later. So no, I'm good.
Hey, really quick, Dom, is your mom getting upset that you're on the computer this long, or do you have more time?
She's cooking me dinner, James. It's all good. I got meatloaf coming in like 30.
I'm looking out for you.
Keith, you don't live with your mom, do you?
No.
That's our 2-minute warning. We'll get a couple of 2-3 more video mailbags in here. But I know that I know Jeff lives with his mom.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Wow.
And I know that Jeff and Jordan are actually talking about moving to either the South Bay or Santa Monica, just outside of LA, which I think Jordan's going to be in like shell shock. And
oh, completely.
I don't think she's going to do very well in LA. I think it's a bad move, to be honest. It's just my opinion. Doesn't mean shit, but just what I'm saying. Lawan, we had a bunch of people asking about your hairdo. If you like really, if you're in front of a high-powered fan when you do that stuff.
Tell him I just don't comb my hair. You know, I just whatever.
Yeah, but it's all going straight back.
I know. I mean, you know.
Give us a profile.
That's that Don King look.
That's that, you know, that Don King look. I mean, hey, I get up and do just like this. That's it. That's a wrap.
See, that's the way to go. If you remember what I said to you when I first met you?
No.
Get off my chair?
No, I said something about how you dressed or something. It was just like...
Oh, you was like, well, I think, yeah. One time you were like, you know, you ain't bright enough today or something like that. It's like, you come see me when you bright, because it's too early in the morning right now to be bright. Something like that. I remember you said something.
No, you said the only guy dressing better than me is Lawan. I remember that.
Oh, man, for real?
Dick, how he's high.
Dick, the funniest thing, Dick, the funniest thing, though, was when we were all standing in the kitchen, it was a sudden silence, and then you said, I gotta give a round of applause for Big Brother for casting the first 3 black people in the history, bro. You were so everybody was thinking.
Nobody wanted to say it. Nobody wanted to say it. But I said it. I said this is the first season ever that Big Brother has cast 3 black people.
You did.
Yes, you did. Yeah. And everybody just started laughing their ass off because everybody knew it was true, but nobody wanted to say it.
It was true.
It was just like nobody wanted to come out and ask Lawan if he was the gay guy, so I kept
exactly. Thank you, Dick.
I kept saying that Dominic was the gay guy.
cat, 3 black people. Yep.
You repeat.
And I thought you were the guy because you already had Adam as your boyfriend.
Your partner? What are you talking about?
A boyfriend, not a partner.
Let's roll the next video.
Hey guys, my question is for the 4 newbies that got evicted, Keith, Dominic, Cassie, and Luan. If one of you guys were the person that came back in the house, what would you guys have done differently this time, the second time in the house? And who would you align with this time? And I love you, Evil Dick. You are my favorite. You are the best Big Brother player ever. And I was very, very sad to see you leave this season. My heart was broken, but...
Not me!
Go all the way. Hope you can make it. See ya.
Well, thank you for the comments at the end of the question, but let's go around... hold on. What are we going to go in here? Look at the one. Look at his eyeballs are about to pop out of his head. If you could have picked your partner over again, and you had choice of anyone, Keith, who you would have picked?
Danny, hands down. She's gonna run away with this thing.
No, if you have your choice of the newbies, motherfucker.
No newbies.
You know what? Probably either Khalil or Lawan, because both of them they fly under the radar, so I probably wouldn't have been a target if I had them on the block with me.
I still think you'd be the target.
No, you'd be the target if they were on the block with you.
Exactly.
Well, actually, in a normal season with smart players,
He's confused.
Dick! No, Dick, if you weren't in the house, I would have lasted a lot longer.
You would, yeah.
I might give that to you. I don't think that you would be a target since I targeted you right off the bat. Dominic, who would you have picked if you could pick anybody of the newbies to be a partner?
Keith, hands down, because Keith went insane as soon as he went on the block, and I would have been...
Oh, yeah, you did kind of lose it. It kind of like Shelly's doing. You know, this is the thing. When you're on the block, the way that you act can decide whether you stay or go, right?
But Dick, you had already turned 2 people, so I had no chance.
Right. No, I'm not talking about you, but it does change people's minds at times. I've seen it happen where it's closer than people think. They think that they're out, and they basically give up, or they act like an asshole, and blah, 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 and then end up out. Luan, who would you have picked?
I would have picked lying-ass Shelly.
Oh, that's not a bad choice, actually.
I would have picked Shelly.
James, if you were in the house in a newbie, who would you have picked as a partner of the newbies?
Oh, man. It doesn't matter who I would have picked. I probably would have picked, just based on that first 5 minutes of getting to know them, I probably would have picked Adam, because I figured he would be that obnoxious one that they would have not gone after, but at least if it was first week, I could be like, hey guys, I don't scream.
Yeah.
I don't smell.
The annoying one.
Yeah, it's just like, get rid of him, save us some food, just kind of like.
Yeah, you let everybody else have a little bit of bacon.
But I would have alliances with everybody, obviously.
Obviously.
We saw how that worked out for you. James had alliances with everyone, the toaster, the waffle maker.
Yeah, toaster, waffle makers, all of Maggie's
secret alliance with the vacuum that came out once a week.
Alliance with the treadmill, everything.
Yeah.
Howie, who would you have picked out of the newbies to partner?
I would have picked Adam, because with the long hair, the heavy metal crap that he draws a lot of attention.
He would have picked Portia, and he would have been stuck to her like glue.
I probably would have.
Okay, well, you think will pick Portia? I'm going to say you're full of shit that you would have picked Cassie because you'd be trying to get laid.
Yeah, but I can't get her addicted before me.
Look at that face. He's a big old grin. You look like the Joker with that grin.
If she goes up with me, then one of us is going home. So therefore, I would.
But if you make it past the golden key.
I like that analogy, James.
It's a great game move, James.
Cassie,
I would have kept her
me.
sequester. I would have kept her in the house to sequester.
Absolutely.
Obviously. And then hope for another tropical trip.
I would have thrown her into the Jack Shack. Yes, Dominic.
Who would you have picked besides Adam?
I don't know. I kind of think if I had the choice, probably Keith, because he gives the impression of being a strong competitor, even though he wasn't.
That's awesome, man.
It's the same thing with Jeff. Jeff gives the impression of being a strong competitor, but Jeff can't win a fucking thing.
You're right.
So, oh, hey now. Okay, next video mailbag. This will be the last one.
Is that Dr. Drew?
My question is for you. If Russell was in Big Brother
Is he talking?
This is the team shift from the wing.
Hold on. I don't know. All I heard was Russell from Survivor. Okay, let's go one with the next video mailbag.
I think he was whacking it.
He's talking about Russell from Survivor. Oh, more Joe.
Good night, and hey, great to see all you people on here.
It's Wolfman Jack.
You are on here, the ones who said you're going to be. Hey, listen. I know you told me to keep it short, so I'm going to keep it short. Don't be a dick. Nah, I love you, man. Do you think Danny should keep her new alliance she made with Brendan and Rachel? I do. I want to hear what everybody thinks. I know you hated it. I know you thought it was terrible, but I think it was a game changer, and this could get her to the final 3. Give me your thoughts.
Well, my thoughts are, this is why you should stay at home and not fucking audition for Big Brother. She's already turned on Rachel and Brendan and put his ass up on the block. Danielle's not going to be loyal to anyone. And if you remember in my season, she's the one that got me in trouble by turning on my lines with the whole Eric thing that almost got my ass sent home with sending Nick home and blah, 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 blah. Anyhow, does anybody think that Danielle should have made a deal with Brendan and Rachel and stuck with it? Anybody?
No, hands down no, because she's getting rid of her biggest competition later on, which is going to be Brendan in those competitions, in my opinion.
Howie, what do you think?
Howie.
She's got the shot at taking him out now. I mean, I guess
they had the shot of taking him out last week.
Yeah.
And they threw. That's why Lawan is sitting here with.
That's why I'm sitting
here.
Exactly.
He is the biggest target, biggest threat for her to win this game. So she's got a shot. She might as well get him out.
I don't think that he would win this game even if he got to final 2.
Really?
He's just such a douche. And him and Rachel, I mean, catch up on your episodes. This is a couple that definitely needs counseling and needs medication in order to keep this relationship going. I see in their future, the fortune teller told me when I was in the house, their future is going to be on cops, is what's going to happen. With Brendan's not going to be wearing a shirt, the cops are going to come and arrest him. She's going to be beating him up, or something's going to be.
That's their next reality show.
That's absolutely, they're going to be their next television appearance. Okay, one more video, Matt, back, and we're going to wrap it up.
Hey everyone, and Dick and Night. So my question is for all of you. If you could change Danielle's gameplay in any way right now, what would you do? Who do you think she should align herself with? And what do you think she should do to get herself to the final 2? I know winning competitions is important, but also having a great social game and strategic game is really important too. And I think her, Brendan, and Rachel really lack on that. So if you could change her gameplay in any way, what would it be? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's go around the horn, and what I want to hear is, I'm going to tweak her question a little bit. Who should Danny align with? Who should Danny try to make an alliance with and stick to it and try to get to the end with at this point? Keith.
Adam and Portia.
Dom?
I think her alliance is fine right now. She should try to bring in Adam. And I would have backdoored Jeff, tried to get Jordan with her, but...
James?
I would say keep doing what you're doing, being friends with everybody while focusing on creating dissension among everybody else. Let these other people dig their own graves, like what Shelley's doing, what Rachel's doing. Shit, even Jeff is doing. So just keep doing what you're doing and try to forget about week 2.
Yeah, hope that they forget about week 2, but nobody ever forgets that shit. Lawan.
I would say, I mean, her social game right now is tight. So I would keep doing that and let everybody else dig their own ditch as well. Let their asses dig their own ditch.
Howie, who should she align with?
Dick, just like you said early on, she was probably in the best position of the house. She would have watched the war go on and just ended up in the final 2 because of her big blunder early on. She's at the point where she probably 90% of the time, herself or Kalia got to win something to go on. So I don't really know that it can be managed at this point. But I mean, it's Big Brother. It could change, but right now, she has to win or go home.
Yeah.
Okay,
hey guys, I just called in.
Oh, and we're just wrapping it up, Cassie.
So we get to say goodbye to Cassie now.
Everybody say goodbye to Cassie.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Cassie.
beautiful.
I want to thank everybody for coming today. Lawan, Keith, Dominic, Cassie, with all your problems. I do appreciate you guys coming. Howie and James, you guys rock. All-star crew right there. And tomorrow night, we will be having Sam Levine. We're going to throw his picture up. There he is. From Freaks and Geeks, Not Another Teen Movie, and most recently, Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards. He's a huge fan, and it's going to be a really fun show tomorrow. Thanks for you guys. Thanks you guys for coming. I got to get the hell out of here.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Google Doll.
Thank you, guys.
Well,
Good to meet you guys.
Enjoy Britney Spears tonight.
Peace. Yeah.
And just